Leading the charts is Francesco Lezioli, followed by Samar Chopra in second, Amar Tabaza in third, Ivan Veronins in fourth, and Ivan Bhagat in fifth position. They come for the second passing. Not much of changes there, except for P10 and 11 swapping positions. Kushgara Kumar comes up a position and dropping down Gautam Subramaniam to 11th position. And Louis Bataille is still on the first lap. It seems, I don't know if he's stationary on track or something happened. Maybe he went back into the pits early, so there's one driver missing from what I can see on the list. So currently 13 drivers are on track. Francesco Lezioli is leading them, followed by Samar Chopra and Amar Tabaza in third, and there might be some changes there. Let's confirm. Start number 112. Affirmative, Amar Tabaza, 160, dropping down to fourth, while Ivan Veronins raising up to third place. And with that said, we are down 3 laps and still got 14 laps to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, to the ones joining us now, we are live in Rock Track for IAME Summer Series Round 3, the final round for the Summer Series, and which will decide the championship standings and who will win the championship for the Summer Series this year. This is the last race of season 2025-2026, and currently this is the first final of the day, which is for mini category. Francesco Lezioli is in the lead. Samar Chopra is in second, Ivan Veronins third. Now Grayson Watley comes on to fourth position. Adam Sheikh rises up to fifth. Lucas Tucker into sixth. Ivan Bhagat seventh. Jax Goroshke into 8th, and Amar Tabaza from 3rd position slipping down and reached 9th position. He's, I believe, the in the championship. Amar Tabaza is currently ranked at 3rd place, but let's see after this final, after these both pre-final, final, and with the pointing system, let's see if he'll still be on the podium. So Francesco Lezioli coming back to drop another lap. Behind him, Samar Chopra and Ivan Veronins and Grayson Watley, Adam Sheikh and Lucas Tucker in 6th place. We are now down 5 laps and still got 12 more to go. The gap between P1 and P2 was recorded at 0.6 seconds, and now it's up to 0.8 seconds, rising up bit by bit. And let's see the competition on P4 and P5. That is Grayson Watley and Adam Sheikh. Start number 175 has dropped down. Seems like Adam Sheikh has gained a position there on turn 2, and Adam Sheikh now standing in 4th position, while Grayson Watley dropping down to 5th. Veronins stays in 3rd. Samar Chopra remains on 2nd, and while Francesco Lezioli has the 1st position with a gap of about 1 second, 1 second of a gap between him and the 2nd place, which is Samar Chopra. So with that, or with this coming passing, we are now down 7 laps and got 10 more to go. As I told you before in the previous lap, that the Adam Sheikh already gained the position on Grayson Watley, and Grayson dropped down to 5th position, while Adam Sheikh rose up to 4th place. The gap between P4 and P3 remains at half a second. It's quite a gap for Adam Sheikh to cover in case he wants to reach up to Ivan Veronins, while Samar Chopra and Ivan Veronins have a gap of 0.3 of seconds. The gap between P1 and P2 has raised to 1.5 seconds now after 8 laps. Francesco Lezioli has a comfortable lead, while P2, 3, 4 and 5, which is Samar Chopra, Ivan Veronins and Adam Sheikh, Grayson Watley, they still have a lot of fight remaining. If they keep closing up to each other, a lot can happen there, which might be even create possibilities for the drivers which are at the back of the grid. So Adam Sheikh trying to catch up on Ivan Voronins, while Samar Chopra is comfortable where he is. Adam Sheikh now bumper to bumper with Ivan Voronins at turn 2. Let's see if he will try to dive into the inside just before the before entering into the back straight. But he doesn't try anything there. They're still in a single file trying to catch up with the second position, which is Samar Chopra. And as for Francesco Lisioli, the gap between him and P2 is now at 1.6 seconds. That's quite a huge gap in the racing field, and I think there's a comfortable lead for Francesco Lisioli, and he might even most likely to win the final for the mini category if all goes well for him. And Adam Sheikh bumping into Ivan Voronins from the back, side by side there, but nothing happened. And now he's just behind him again. There was a little bump at the turn 2. I thought maybe he might make a maneuver since they belong to the same racing team, which I believe is Excel. So I am definitely sure that they will keep that fight till the last of this race, till the last lap. As for now, they have an objective to climb as many positions as possible before the race ends. Francesco Lisioli 2 seconds ahead of the P2. Samar Chopra ahead of P3 by half a second. Not much of a gap there, but still. Adam Sheikh giving a push to Ivan Voronins, trying to keep up with the second position. They need to gain more positions. This is the final 4 mini category, and this will decide the fate of who will be the champion for mini category for IAME Summer Series UAE season 25-26. And so now after this passing, we are down 10 laps and only 5 more laps to go for the final of the mini category. Francesco Lisioli leads, and he leads a big time. 2.5 seconds is the gap between him and Samar Chopra, while there is a gap of 0.5 of seconds between him and Ivan Voronins. Adam Sheikh still at the back, at the tail of Ivan Voronins, as well Grayson Wortley behind Adam Sheikh. These 3 drivers are quite together, not far apart from each other so far, and they have been together trying to catch up to the P2. And here's another lap down, 13 laps down now, and got 4 more to go. Francesco Lisioli, the leader for mini category here at Rock Track IAME Summer Series Round 3. This is the final for mini category, and the leading driver is Francesco Lisioli, who also won the pre-final. Francesco, and if I recall correctly, he is currently not in the top 3 contenders for the mini category. The first one is Adam Sheikh, second Samar Chopra, and third Abar Tabaza. So in the top 3, Francesco Lisioli was not listed. I don't know if he wins both the pre-final and final of the third round, how it's going to affect the pointing for the other drivers, the other top 3. See if there will be any difference happening there, and who will take the glory for the final of the mini category. Now we are down 14 laps and got 3 more to go. Just 3 more laps to the end of this final 4 mini category here at Rock Track IAME Summer Round 3. Francesco Lisioli leading the way with a 2.8 seconds gap, while Samar Chopra is in second position, and his gap to the third place is 0.4 of seconds only. About 0.5, half a second is the gap between Samar Chopra and Ivan Voronins, while Adam Sheikh and Grayson Wortley is just behind him, tailing him. But they are not gaining anything for the past 10 laps. I can see they are in the same position with the similar gaps. Nothing much has changed. 15 laps down, last lap board will be coming out to the leader. So this is the moment of the truth for who is going to win the final for the mini category. And also there is a back marker and into the inside. I think that is Ivan Voronins trying to take position from Samar Chopra. Yes, Ivan Voronins is out at the outside, and Adam Sheikh is behind also, and these three go into the inside, and Adam Sheikh takes the advantage of that conflict happening between them. Adam Sheikh is currently now being sandwiched. Car number 175, which is Grayson Wortley, takes the second place. And looking at the front, Francesco Lisioli closing up to the back marker, but I don't think the blue flags are already being shown there. So here comes the leader of the race, Francesco Lisioli, finishing the 17th lap and takes the checker flag. And in second position, let's see Grayson Wortley if he can maintain his second position. And yes, he does. Grayson Wortley finishes second. Louis Batoil finishes third. Ivan Voronins drops down to fourth. Atam Sheikh in fifth. Samar Chopra in 6th, Ivan Bhagat in 7th, Lucas Tucker in 8th, Amar Tabaza finishes 9th, Jack Gureshke finishes in 10th position, Gautam Subramaniam 11th, Kushgara Kumar 12th, and Ryan Rushdie finishes 13th, while Konstantin Jovek finishes in 14th position. That was a beautiful race. The last lap in which the P2, 3, 4 and 5 came together. There was a good racing by the mini drivers, and with all that conflict, the benefit went to Grayson Wortley. That was actually, I would say, a smart racing. He just avoided them and just took a little bit of the outside, and it's like, okay, goodbye fellas, I'm leaving. And he took the second position, leaving them there battling there for the second place, while Grayson Wortley snatched it from them, and he finished in second position. That was a good racing by the mini category. Congratulations to the winners. These are the provisional results on the screen, and the official results will be coming out soon. So with this, the mini final comes to an end. Up next is going to be the Bambino Time Trial 3. Stay tuned. Coming back to you. The Bambino Time Trial 3 starts and the drivers go in. We got 4 drivers participating here today. Car number 44, Shianas Gomi. Car number 9, Samuel Karakovic. Car number 99, Ali bin Zakur. And car number 36, Dean Karakovic. So it's going to be a 10-minute time trial. And their pointing system is purely based on how they drive. And if they follow and abide all the rules, they don't make any mistakes. In case if they do make mistakes, there would be a point deduction, and on which their performance will be based. So we have just started. We got 9 minutes to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to you with the 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining on the clock, we have leading the charts for the Bambino Time Trial 3 is Shianas Gomi. Best lap timing is 51.846 seconds, and Samuel Karakovic is in second position, 51.854, and Ali bin Zakur is in third position, 57.8, while Dean Karakovic is in fourth position, 59.154 seconds. 6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 laps down, and let's see how many more laps they can do within the next 6 minutes and 15 seconds. Shianas Gomi is the leader, and leading best lap timing was 51.8, but now Samuel Karakovic hits the best lap timing of 51.780 and is leading the charts for the Bambino Time Trial 3. And so, ladies and gentlemen, now with 4 minutes remaining on the clock, we still have Sam Karakovic leading the charts after 5 laps with the best lap timing of 51.780 seconds. And in second position, Shiana Gomi, 51.846 seconds. In third place, Ali Ben Zakur, 57.6 seconds. And Dean Karakovic in fourth place, 58.151 seconds. And that's being said, 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining on the clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming back to you with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, seems like one of the carts, Ali bin Zakur, had an incident. I think he came across cart number 36, if I'm not mistaken, and currently stationary on track near to post 4. So, currently competing on track is 44, 9, and 36. Shiana Gomi is still leading with the best lap timing of 51.542 seconds, while Sam Karakovic 51.548 seconds. That is very, very close of a timing, if you ask me. There's just nanoseconds, like 6 nanoseconds is the difference between Shiana Gomi and Sam Karakovic. And with only 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining, let's see if there will be any changes in these results. That is a very good score, very good lap timing by the Bambino category. So time remaining on the Bambino category, 1 minute 20 seconds. Leading the charts is Shiana Gomi with the best lap timing of 51.542, while second position is 51.548. It's just a small gap between these two drivers. And Sam Karakovic remains in second. Ali bin Zakur seems like he has retired due to a technical issue. And Dean Karakovic currently remains in fourth position, regardless of Ali bin Zakur retiring. But this time trial is purely based on the lap timing as well. So the best lap timing currently for Dean Karakovic is 58.1, while Ali bin Zakur has a best lap timing of 57.6. And with only 30 seconds remaining on the clock, Shiana Gomi still remains in first position with his best lap timing of 51.542, while Sam Karakovic is in second with 51.548 seconds. 15 seconds to check a flag. Let's see in this last passing if there will be any changes with the scores happening. The one crossing now, both of them, Shiana Gomi and Sam, they did not come close to their best lap timings, and now there will be one last chance for both of them, Sam and Shiana Gomi. But let's see if who will lead. Seems like there was a contact between 44 and 9. 44 might have bumped 9 from the rear. So checker flag comes out. The first one to take it is the cart number 36. Raising his hand and going into the pits is Dean Karakovic. And now this is the moment of the truth between the two drivers, Shiana Gomi and Sam Karakovic. This last passing, let's see if there will be any changes in the results. And here they come, take the checker flag. And there was no changes in the results. Both of them did not even reach their best lap timings. So, Shihan Asgomi finished in first place with 51.4542, while Sam Karakovic finished in second with 51.548 seconds. And Ali bin Zakur, regardless being retired with his best lap timing of 57.6, he finished third, and Dean Karakovic finished in fourth place. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, the time trial 3 for Bambino category comes to an end, and up next is going to be the final for junior category. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, coming back to you for the live stream of IAME Summer Series Round 3 here at Rock Track. And up next is going to be the final for the junior category. Let's just look at the standings, who is where for the juniors. In first place, we have cart number 1, cart number 210. Cart number 210 in first place is Muhammad Qasimi, and in second place we have Achilles Peruzzi. Malik Tabusi is in third, Harrison Stevens in fourth, Ethan Ralston is in fifth place, Gabriel Barukurdi is sixth, Savale Koge is seventh, Benjamin Karakovic eighth, Antonio Hosari in ninth, Derek Rivera 10th, Saif Al Ubaidi 11th, Alexander Theocarus is 12th, Risto Vasiliv 13, Iham Siddiqui 14, Vedant Seshadri 15th, Aaron Mason 16, Rayan Albani 17, and Jasveer Bhatia is in 18th place. I'm sorry if I'm mistaken with the counting, maybe that's not 18. So on the screen I don't have numbers or positions where they are, so I'm just counting them manually. Regardless, these are the standings for the final for the junior category. Up next, so just stay tuned. We're going to be coming back to you. There should be a green flag coming soon in a couple of minutes. So please stay tuned, and we will be back to you with the final for the junior category. Ladies and gentlemen, so 1 minute to the start for the final of the junior category. Actually, it's 30 seconds board coming out. And once again, quickly looking at who is where. Muhammad Al Qasimi will be standing in pole position. Achilles Peruzzi, NT pole. Malik Dabusi third. Harrison Stevens fourth. Ethan Ralston in fifth position. And let's look at the championship standing for the junior category. In first place, leading the championship after 2 rounds is Gabriel Barikurdi. Second place is Muhammad Al Qasimi, and third place is Harrison Stevens. These are the standings for the IAME Summer Series Summer Series Championship after round 1 and 2, and now this is round 3 final for junior category, and green flag is out, and out they go. Here they come. There's going to be 2 formation laps for all categories, including this one. For juniors, pre-grid is clear. All the drivers are currently on track. And let's see if this race will start in the first attempt, or there will be any false start called out, which happened in the case of the mini category, I think twice. These are the juniors, so let's see how this is going to turn out. And so now they are in the back straight. Officials are slowing them down. This is the second formation lap. Once again, the pole man is Muhammad Al Qasimi, NT pole Achilles Peruzzi. Junior category final here at Rock Track for IAME Summer Series round 3. And they look formed well. The pace looks good, and now just crossing the formation line. Everybody seems to be in their position, in their places, and exiting the second last hairpin. Good pace, still maintaining their pace, exiting the last turn, and now pacing up in between the tram lines. Here they come, and we are racing. That's a good start by the junior category. Muhammad Al Qasimi has his lead. That's a good start, and he tries to take it wide. That was a good decision by Muhammad Al Qasimi, and now he has the lead. Second position is Achilles Peruzzi. Seems like there's a couple of carts got stationary on turn 2. Didn't see how that happened, but eyes on the lead. Cart number 210, Muhammad Al Qasimi, is still in the lead, exiting the back straight there. Behind him, Achilles Peruzzi, third position. In third place, I think that is Barikurdi. I remember that cart. So he started in the sixth place, and I think he's currently in the third. So we'll wait for them to come around, do the passing. Here they come. Mohamed Al Qasimi, Achilles Peruzzi, Gabriel Barakurdi, Malik Dabbusi, Benjamin Karakovic, and Harrison Stevens in 6th, Derek Rivera 7th, Aham Siddiqui 8th, Aaron Mason 9th, and Saif Al Abeidi in 10th position. Now they are single filing, and this is a 19-lap race. 1 down and 18 more to go. It's a long way for and more spin-offs at the back straight. And driver continues. And this is another lap down. Mohamed Al Qasimi, 4/10 of seconds gap between him and Achilles Peruzzi, while Barikurdi also having the similar gap between him and Achilles Peruzzi. At 4th place is Derek Rivera in 5th. Let's see if Derek Rivera will aim for it. Either you do it too soon, get over with it, or you have to chase him for the rest of the race and wait for a perfect opportunity there. Derek Rivera at the back of Harrison Stevens, which is the third placer in the overall championship of IAME Summer Series. Derek Rivera is bumper to bumper, and he's coming into the inside. Yeah, he does. Derek Rivera overtakes Harrison Stevens, and now the 4th place is Derek Rivera. Harrison Stevens dropping down to 5th place, while in 6th place we have Aham Siddiqui, and 7th is Malik Dabbusi. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are down 3 laps and still got 16 more to go. So coming back to you, and seems like in the top 3, Barikurdi is almost on the tail of Achilles Peruzzi, while in P1 Mohamed Al Qasimi having a gap of 5/10 of seconds. That's half a second between him, and seems like the place has been taken by Barikurdi. Barikurdi now stands in 2nd place. Achilles Peruzzi is in 3rd place, while Barikurdi is now in 2nd, and Mohamed Al Qasimi is in 1st, Derek Rivera in 4th, and Harrison Stevens remains in 5th. And this lap, we are down 6 laps now and got 13 more to go. And from the looks of it, I can tell you Achilles Peruzzi might not be able to catch up with Barikurdi. Seems like Barikurdi has quite a pace there. He has, he's getting away from Achilles. Now he's closing into the leader, which is Mohamed Al Qasimi. Let's see if there will be this battle happening between Barikurdi and Mohamed Al Qasimi. It's still too soon to say, but the gap between them has been recorded previously on 0.8 seconds, which is 0.8 of seconds between Mohamed Al Qasimi and Barikurdi. And Achilles Peruzzi is still trying his best to catch up with Gabriel Barikurdi. And in 4th place we have Derek Rivera, and in 5th place we have Harrison Stevens. In 6th place we have Aham Siddiqui. 7th position we have Vedant Shadri. 8th position we have Malik Dabbusi. 9th we have Jasveer Bhatia, and 10th position we have Antonio Hassari. And with that said, we are down 7 laps now, and we still have 12 more to go. To the ones joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Rock Track for IAME Summer Series Championship, and this is round 3, the last round of the season 2025-26, and on track is the last segment, and we have the final four mini category, in which the leading cart is cart number 210, Muhammad Al Qasimi, followed by cart 200, Gabriel Barikurdi, and third place is cart number 298, Achilles Peruzzi. With that said, 8 laps down and 11 more to go. Honestly, not much happening in the top 5. Everybody has their positions or places secured, and everybody is maintaining the gap they have. And Barikurdi trying to close in to Muhammad Al Qasimi, but from what I saw last, it was 0.8 seconds, and now it has been recorded to 0.9 seconds. Seems like, mashallah, Muhammad Al Qasimi still has the pace, and he is just focusing forward, not looking into his shoulder. He does not have to look onto his shoulder. He has the lead, and he is making sure to keep it and maintain it, and even increases if he had to. So previously 0.9 seconds, and now it goes up to it's almost the same, almost to 1 second gap between Barikurdi and Muhammad Al Qasimi. So with that, we are down 10. We are down 10 laps and still have 9 more laps to go. And in the center of the grid, Malik Dabusi. I think Malik Dabusi has gained the position on cart number 290. Or is it 220? Honestly, I might be mistaken with the numbers. But still quite some racing happening at the back of the grid as well. In the center of the grid, pardon me. And 12 laps down still, and got 7 more to go. Muhammad Al Qasimi has the lead. Best lap timing for Muhammad Al Qasimi, 39.453, while second place has the best lap timing of 39.449 seconds. Gabriel Barikurdi is fast, but he's trying his best to catch up and catch up to the leader Muhammad Al Qasimi, but the gap remains on the same level as I can see for the previous 3 or 4 laps. The gap between Muhammad and Gabriel stands on 0.9 seconds. And now, finally, the gap has increased to 1 second flat. The gap between Muhammad and Gabriel Barikurdi, while the gap between Barikurdi and Achilles Peruzzi is on 1.3 seconds. Cart number 220. Saif Al-Ubaidi trying to catch up to Antonio Husari there, exiting turn 2. And he went into the back straight there. Saif Al-Ubaidi. Behind him, Saveli Kugay. In front of him, Antonio Husari. And in front of Antonio, Alexander Theocaris. And seems like finally there is a change of positions there. Vedant Shishashari gains the position on Malik Dabusi. Aaron Mason gains the position on Jasveer Bhatia. And Saveli Kugay gains the position on Saif Al-Ubaidi. Muhammad Al Qasimi remains in first place with the similar gap, 0.9 seconds between him and Barikurdi, while Achilles Peruzzi has a gap of 1.4 seconds between him and Gabriel Barikurdi. And Derek Rivera as well behind them. Cannot see the actual gap between them. Well, Harrison Stevens goes to 5th place now, which is in the 3rd place in the championship. Muhammad Al Qasimi was in 2nd place for the championship, and Gabriel Barikurdi was actually leading the championship. So this race can be a huge turnover. Who would know that? Who will take the championship for the summer series? Is it going to be Muhammad Al Qasimi? If he wins, Is he going to take the championship, or is still going to be a pointing system and Gabriel Baricurdi might win the championship? That totally depends on the championship points. But for now, we are 16 laps down and 3 more to go. Gabriel Baricurdi trying his best to catch up to Mohammad Al Qasimi with a gap of 0.8 seconds between them. Only a few laps remaining here. To the ones joining us, we are in Rock Track Live for IAME Summer Series Round 3, the final round for the Summer Series Championship. And on track, we are running the final for junior category with only 2 more laps remaining after this. The last lap board will be coming out to the leader in the next passing. Mohammad Al Qasimi is in the second place for the championship, and currently in the first place in this race with a gap of 0.8 seconds between him and second position, which is Gabriel Baricurdi. By the way, Gabriel Baricurdi is the leading driver for the Summer Series Championship. He is currently in first place for the championship after 2 rounds, and Mohammad Al Qasimi was in second place, and in third place is Harrison Stevens, which is currently in 5th position. Derek Rivera is in 4th, so the last lap board comes out to Mohammad Al Qasimi, followed by Gabriel Baricurdi, followed by Achilles Peruzzi. And this is the moment of truth. This is just the last lap. The road to glory for Mohammad Al Qasimi, and oh my God, I can see a back marker at the back straight, and this can be a problem. This might become a problem. Back marker in front of the leaders. Mohammad Al Qasimi in exiting the second last turn into the last turn, and they are safe from the back marker. Here he comes, car number 210, Mohammad Al Qasimi wins the first place for Summer Series Round 3. Gabriel Baricurdi finishes in second, and Achilles Peruzzi finishes third. Congratulations, what a beautiful racing. Amazing racing by the junior category. 19 laps of racing. That was just a phenomenal racing by all the drivers. Congratulations to the winners. These are the provisional results on the screen, and the official results will be coming out soon. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be the final for senior category. Stay tuned. Once again, congratulations to the winners. Well deserved. That was a beautiful racing, and hard luck to to the other drivers. Hope you may get it next time. Congratulations once again, and next is going to be the last race of the day, the final for senior category. Stay tuned. So, ladies and gentlemen, seems like there's boards already showing on the dummy grid, and let's look at the standings for the final category. This is the last race of the day, and sitting in pole position is car number 347, Louis Hartman, anti-pole Sakar Al-Qasimi. Alessandro Bigi is in third, Nathan Pop in fourth, Muhammad Al-Minimne in fifth, Antonius Haddad in sixth, Bir Chopra 7, Adam Al-Basuni 8, Leonidas Peruzzi 9th, Ryan Caruz in 10, Isa Al-Hamadi 11th, Arsin Dijolovic in 12, Andrew Abid in 13, Oscar Bray 14, Ansh Segal 15, Philip Dinu 16, Yusuf Abusin 17, Amani Kinuya 18th, and Mardin Suleimani in 19th position. Alessandro 20th, Andre Khuril 21st, Yusuf Shah in 22nd, and Kazuki in 23rd. So the green flag is out, and the senior drivers are entering the track. 2 formation laps and 20 lap race. This is going to be. To the ones joining us now live, we are in Rock Track for IAME Summer Series round 3, the final round for the Summer Series Championship. And leading the charts. Currently we are running the last final of the day, which will be the senior category. And seniors, the leading poleman will be Louis Hartman, anti-pole is Sagar Al-Qasimi, Alessandro Bigi in third, if I'm not mistaken, Nathan Pop in fourth, Muhammad Minimne in fifth place. So the second formation lap is on now, and so here they come. So they are exiting the last turn, but a few of the drivers left behind. I don't know how is the race official going to take this. Going to start. Okay, that is going to be a false start. They have to go around again. And so there was a false start called by the start-finish official, and they have to go around again for one more formation lap. Once again, the poleman is Louis Hartman, anti-pole Sagar Al-Qasimi. Let's see how they're going to do it this time. One false start already given to them, and now they are already slowing down, warming up their tires. And let's see if they will all be formed well and in a steady pace before they reach the last turn. They still look broken formation, and now they need to catch up. The back markers, they need to catch up with the rest of the pack. It looks like this might be better than the previous one, but they still have a little bit of a pace. Now they look fine. Last turn, exiting in between the tram lines, pole, LT pole, and we are racing. Lights off. So, Louis Hartman, Sagar Al-Qasimi. Okay, there is a pile-up, and that gives the advantage to the leader, the pole and anti-pole, and all the remaining drivers are stuck behind, and they are still hitting each other. CRG Racing Team drifts out and goes back. And this is just the first lap. Turn 1. That was quite packed up. And into the back straight, before the back straight. And here's the leader, Louis Hartman, followed by Sagar Al-Qasimi in second. And in third place, we have Alessandro Bigi, Nathan Pope in fourth, and Leonidas Peruzzi is in fifth place. We are down one lap and still have 19 laps to go. And now finally all the drivers are settling in a single file. And the leader is Louis Hartmann, cart number 347, followed by 312 Sagar Al-Qasimi, followed by Alexander Biji, followed by Nathan Pop, followed by Leonidas Peruzzi. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are down 2 laps and still got 18 more to go. Louis Hartmann, the top 4 are close together, but they are away from P5 and the rest of the pack. So, if these guys play it well, they can win the top 4. Maybe the positions will change between them. But if they start battling out now, everyone behind them will have the opportunity to catch up with them, which is not very wise, to be honest. So, let's see how they play it out. Okay, there is a dive in. Nathan Pope diving in and takes the 3rd position from Alessandro Bigi. And Alessandro Bigi was just bumping him from behind Nathan Pope and trying to give him pace. He didn't try to overtake him and take his position back. He just started bumping Nathan Pope and tried to give him more pace. So now Nathan Pope is in 3rd place. Louis Hartmann is in 1st. Sagar Al-Qasimi is trying to overtake. I can see he is attempting, but he's doing it safe manner, trying to get close and be close to Louis Hartmann, not to lose his sight. And now there's a gap forming between P2 and P3, which is Nathan Pop and Sagar Al-Qasimi. We are down 4 laps now and have still 16 more laps to go. To the ones joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Rock Track for IAME Summer Series. And this is round 3, the final round for the championship. And last race of the day currently, you can see, is the final 4, the senior category. And the leading cart currently is cart number 347, Louis Hartmann, followed by Sagar Al-Qasimi in 2nd place. And Nathan Pope in 3rd. And Alessandro Bigi in 4th. And it seems like Leonidas Peruzzi lost his 5th place to Amani Kinuya. And now 6 laps down, 14 more to go. Seems like Nathan Pope is catching up to the leaders. But it seems like again he loses pace. Louis Hartmann is the leader. Sagar Al-Qasimi in 2nd, Nathan Pope in 3rd. Alessandro Bigi in 4th, and in 5th place Amani Kinuya, and in 6th position there is a lot of side-by-sides happening at the second last turn and now into the last turn. Cart number 306, which is a novice, but battling out quite firmly with the rest of the drivers. Coming to the front of the grid, seems like Nathan Pope has caught up to the guys in front of him, and now he has changed his group from the 2nd group behind and into the 1st place. Seems like at the back straight, 2 carts stationary there in both ends. Coming back to the leaders, Nathan Pope is now closing up to Sagar Al-Qasimi. Sagar Al-Qasimi aiming at Louis Hartmann. We are down 8 laps and still got 12 more to go. Let's see how this one plays out. And seems like there is a back marker. There's going to be a problem there now. The leader is closing into the leader. Okay, diving into the inside from Nathan Pope on Sagar Al-Qasimi. That was a little bit too early from him and a little bit too firm, to be honest. But it seems like the back marker, he has retired on the main straight. Again, Nathan Pope diving into the inside on Sagar Al-Qasimi there. No harm done, no foul, and now Nathan Pope takes the 2nd position. Now we have I cannot identify this driver with the red. Is that V Chopra? Or is that Amani Kinuya? Okay. These are very firm drivers and they take their race very seriously. And cart number 317, Amani Kinuya, has taken the third place now. Sagar Al-Kasmi dropping down to fourth place, and in fifth we have Alessandro Bigi. Seems like cart number 306, the driver has retired on the straight. And the officials are there out to get him to the safety. Coming back to the leaders with 10 laps down and still 10 more to go. Luis Hartmann is the leader, Nathan Pop in second, Amani Kinuya third, and Sagar Al-Kasmi fourth, Alessandro Bigi in fifth place. Amani Kinuya means business. He is out there to take the win, and seems like soon enough there might be a threat to Nathan Pop. Amani Kinuya closing in. They are forming into two groups now. P1, 2 and 3, and 4 and 5 are behind a little bit. There's a gap between P4 and P3. Amani Kinuya. Amani Kinuya, cart number 317, eyes on him. That's where the action gonna be. Now we are down 12 laps and got 8 more to go. Okay, dive into the inside from Amani Kinuya. He takes the second position from Nathan Pop. Nathan Pop let his guard down for 1 second on turn 2, and boom, there he comes out of nowhere, diving into the inside and taking the second position. Amani Kinuya now is the second. Nathan Pop is in third. Sagar Al-Kasmi fourth. Alessandro Bigi is in fifth place. The first place, the person, the driver who started this race, Luis Hartmann, remains in first position, and he is now being targeted by cart number 317, Amani Kinuya. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are down 13 laps and got 20 more laps to go. Okay, Amani Kinuya takes the lead from Luis Hartmann, and there was a contact between Luis and Amani Kinuya from the back. The cart went from the front. It went up and just landed back. So now Amani Kinuya is the new leader. Luis Hartmann is in second, and they also have a back marker to deal with. This can turn ugly. From the experience I've seen in the racing, if this driver does not move on time, things can get a little bit ugly for everyone. But now there he is. He gives the way to the other drivers. He gives the way to P1, and now he's almost blocking P2. Nathan Pop does something, I don't know what he did there, and he is now retired. Nathan Pop ruins his race for himself. I don't know what happened there. And he just spun off and went wide and now stationary there. My oh my. Why would you do something so rational? You need to calculate all your moves there, Nathan. Anyways, coming back to the leader. Amani Kinuya is in first. Luis Hartmann second. Sagar Al-Kasmi third. 15 laps down and still got... Okay, there's another back marker. Start number 434. Amani Kinuya closing into the marker. The back marker, that is. Sagar Al-Kasmi trying to catch up with Luis Hartmann, but the gap is quite big. And Luis Hartmann trying to catch up with Amani, and the gap for that one is really, really big. I say estimatedly more than 1 second of a gap between P1 and P2. So we only have, ladies and gentlemen, 4 laps to go. The blue flag is being carried out for the back marker. Luis Hartmann clearly overtakes him, and now it's Sagar Al-Qasimi and the back marker there. Let's see how this is going to turn out. The back marker, he realizes that there are faster drivers behind him. He just needs to give them way, and now Sagar Al-Qasimi overtaking him along with Alessandro Bigi. Alessandro Bigi diving into the inside on Sagar Al-Qasimi, and there was a clean overtake. Sagar Al-Qasimi leaving his guard down there for 1 second, and now he loses the position, the third place to Alessandro Bigi. I'm sorry, that is Veer Chopra. Pardon me on that mistake. The P3 now is Veer Chopra. I believe he is one of the top 3 drivers of the championship. He might even be the first position holder if I'm not mistaken. Let's quickly have a look on who is leading the seniors. Veer Chopra is the leading, and second is Leonidas Peruzzi, and Isa Al-Hamadi is in third. So Veer Chopra currently standing in third place. Leader again overtaking another back marker. Louis Hartmann in second, Veer Chopra in third, Sagar Al-Qasimi in fourth, and Alessandro Bigi in fifth position. Now there is a back marker. That is car number 444, Andre Furi. So last lap board is already given, and now comes the checker flag to the leader, kart number 317, Amani Kinuya. Finishes in first, Louis Hartmann in second, Veer Chopra finishes third, Sagar Al-Qasimi finishes in fourth place, Alessandro Bigi finishes fifth. Wow, a beautiful racing by the senior category. Race well done. Congratulations to all the drivers, to the winners. Job well done. Hard luck to Nathan Pope. Honestly, didn't see what he did there, but whatever he did, he shouldn't have. From P3 to retired directly. That's not a good thing to do in a final race. Regardless, hard luck to him, really. I feel for him. And congratulations to the winners. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, the IAME Summer Series Championship comes to an end. So, these are the results, provisional results on the screen for the seniors final. And official results will be coming out soon. And please stay tuned. Hopefully, we will be able to show you the podium for Summer Series as well. Thank you.